Arrest after arrest in New Hampshire of people caught walking into the Division of Motor Vehicles trying to get driver's licenses illegally using false identities.
These people are concerned that they're going to get arrested. They need to shed their prior identities and try and get a new one.
New Hampshire State Police have arrested 23 people so far this year at DMV locations across the state for this type of identity fraud. The DMV clerks trained to recognize fraudulent documents are the first line of defense.
The people we know that we've caught this year, you wouldn't want them running around with false identity, being able to do things with those new identities.
It's very concerning. 90% of the cases that we've dealt with so far this year, the subjects have had a history of drug sales.
5 Investigates discovered it's a kind of identity theft favored by heroin dealers. Luis Oyola had multiple outstanding warrants for drug distribution in Massachusetts when he was arrested at a New Hampshire DMV trying to get a license under a false name. Police say this man, who was also wanted on drug charges in the Bay State, did the same thing. And when police caught up with Felix Ruiz of Hyde Park at another DMV branch, they found documentation for 55 false identities. Here in Massachusetts, you won't find people being arrested at any RMV locations for identity fraud. They use document identification and facial recognition to match people with any existing photos in their system to flag false identities. But officials admit there's still one gaping hole.
The marketing and the trafficking of valid credentials to people that aren't entitled to them and using it to get or try to get a license or an ID from me is the greatest source of frustration for the registry.
In Massachusetts last year, 113 people were flagged at the RMV because of fraudulent documentation. But 5 Investigates discovered many like Luis Tejeda slipped through the cracks. Tejeda obtained a mass driver's license in 2012 under a false identity, even after the RMV's facial recognition system matched his photo to a previous license under a different false identity. And police say Jose Casillas was running a massive drug mill in Lawrence and was busted with 30 pounds of heroin. He had 2 Massachusetts IDs under 2 different false identities.
Our system has had an increasing number of security enhancements added to it. We've been able to protect and prevent against past instances of fraud. But as a public agency, we always have a commitment to do our jobs better in every way that we can.
And when it comes to the prosecution of this crime, we crunched the numbers for the conviction rate for falsification of driver's licenses and other registry documents and found it's only 9% over the last 8 years. Kathy Curran, 5 Investigates.